And recollections of the kind of stars. Second story. Let's continue. And I basically was like, okay. So she's like, Mom's like, you gotta go find the gas station. That's this one gas station that's nearby. This BP that is nearby. Okay, find that. And well, we did go up a level or something. So wow, caused to go up a level. Let's go. Find a BP. Find there's a BP like a half a mile or so that one way on my GPS. So you can go there and ask if they have cash back. Buy something, ask something for and ask if they have cash back. And so we did. What the heck? Okay, already here. And so we did. And so I did. I walked down there, walked down the street, and basically what I did was I stayed on one side of the street. I didn't cross. I basically didn't cross over at all because I saw that basically. Well, I was like, Mom's wondering what the BB station is. We got directions to it. I was like, yeah, that probably is where it is because I saw a Shell station sign. They have this big, huge, real tall sign. You know, you can see over this bridge, over the bridge, where we got on the rapid, and so it was a huge sign. And I was like, oh my gosh, if that's that definitely is a sign of a gas station. If there's like one gas station, there's probably gonna be other ones that are like, hey, we're better than them. Come on, So I was like, okay, cool. So basically, I walked down there. It was nighttime at this point, and it was like it was definitely pretty dark. But there was some light, but it was definitely kind of dark, kind of spooky. But walking back in this industrial area, had to run across a freeway on ramp or something like that. Because there was like a part where it had a sign that said that said walk or not walk, stuff like that. But it was definitely pretty simple, and it was like 153 street place, $350. Very nice. So it was weird. It was kind of definitely kind of creepy, but it was an interesting adventure. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, and then I finally got to the Shell station. I was thinking maybe I can get the Shell station. I don't know where the BP is. I don't see it. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the Shell station, and I got something a brown little. It's like I got something like this pack of donuts, a little pack of chocolate covered donuts for us and the kids to share. So we have something to help out with the chicken nuggets we got. The chomp she likes the chicken nuggets, and so she's like, that's what she always asks for. It's like, okay, I want fries and chicken nuggets. Come on, it's like punch and pie. It's like fries and chicken nuggets. I didn't see $4,000 though. But anyway, she's like, okay, and we got the chicken nuggets, and it was like, I need something else. So we went, I decided I wanted to get that, but then also it was like, hey, do you guys give cash back? And he's like, no. He's like, sorry, no. So I put those back, got like a 50-cent brownie, used that, bought that, and left. Then walked out. I was like, hey, I see a Get Go sign, so I'll go over to the Get Go, see what they have. I walked, had to cross the street for that. Walked toward the Get Go sign. I see there's like an auto parts store that was obscuring my view of what was past the Shell station the Shell was past that Shell station. Well, because it was you walk past the Shell station, there's an auto parts store, 210 Street points, $400 something, and I was like, okay, walked on the other side of the street, walked toward where the Get Go was, and behind that auto parts store is the BP. The issue is I'm on the other side of the street. It's a pretty busy street, and I'm like, this is like a highway. It's going to a highway too. I'm like, I don't want to cross back over again. Let's check out the Get Go. I was like, I'll check out the Get Go. If I find what I need there, then I'm done. So when he walked in, right? Here's the reason why something. I'm gonna. Here's the big reason, right? That something I'm gonna. That could kind of explain why I did something that I consider a bit rude, but. Basically, there was a long line, like 6 people at this Get Go in line, and one guy, basically behind the cash register, trying to take their orders and whatnot. So it's like 6 people. There's a long line there. 79 place, $195. Now, and I was like, you know, I don't know if I can buy anything here. But I was like, hey, you know, I was like, why don't I try asking first, you know, before I before I mess around, you know, standing in this long line. And I was like, you know what? Hey, do you have any do you guys got cash back? He's like, oh no, but we do have a fee-free ATM over there. So it's like, oh, thank you. It's like, oh, cool, cool. So I went and got the money with no fee, you know, so I could actually get it out of the bank. Get it out of using that bank card, you know. Put it in my pocket. I was like, you know what? I was thinking, you know, wait a minute. As a token of my esteem, I should buy something from these guys, right? But then it was like, see, there's like six, 7 people in this line, and I'm like, crap, I can't do that, you know. I gotta get back, you know. It's gonna take a long time to get past all these guys, you know. So I was like, no, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, see you guys. So I was like 315 experience points, $402. So I went back to the BP and got, not the BP. No, I was like, you know what, BP, I couldn't see you, man. You know, you didn't do anything for me. So I went back to the Shell station and got those chocolate covered donuts. You know, got those. You know, and on different card and hooked it up. So I was like, yeah. Walked, you know, like texting, you know, called mom, texting, telling her what's going on, and got over there. And then we walked down. And I walked down, past the bridges and across the freeway on ramp. When they said walk, and finally got back, and I was like, yay, they're happy. You know, finally got back there. Got, you know, we split up the donuts. Had a wonderful time eating the donuts, watching some weird, you know, Last Man Standing with Tim Allen. Interesting little show, I guess. Yeah, it is an interesting little show, I guess. Yeah. I always, you know, I always prefer home. You know, I'm definitely grew up on Home Improvement, so I'm like, you know, seeing him in a different show like that is just a little weird. But anyway, so yeah, Burger King was pretty good. Pretty well decked out Burger King. Hey, cool. We sleep. No. We can't get in fights in the bedroom. It's like, guys, come on, I'm trying to sleep. We're not gonna let you sleep. We're gonna attack you with our blunt weapon. Gotcha. Yeah, 2 for 1. Double combo. No, 3,100. 70 extra place, $195. Very nice. Second conference a date. Very nice. Anyway. Yeah, so we can't fight. We can sleep in here. Well, we can't sleep in here, but we can get in fights. So that's really good. Anyway, so I walked out, passed underneath these 2 bridges. Because there were 2 bridges. There was a rapid. The one with the rapid goes on, and there was this other one. And I guess the cargo train goes on. The cargo train goes on or something. So we went, went past those, got back to the Burger King. Oh yeah, hung out there. What? Hung on there. Attack things. Hung on there. Messed around and hung on there, and you know, then I went and bought me a small cup of coffee. You know, the first one was not fresh. It was like basically it was cold. It was not hot, right? It was not hot. It was kind of cold. You know, it was kind of warm. You know, it was mostly cold. It was mostly almost cold. 583 experience, $1,143, and it was like I was like, this coffee is not hot. This coffee is cold. Oh, that's not nice. So we could see into the farm of Wizard of Oz right there, or something. I don't know. You reading these books? Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's weird. Anyway, so we're basically, you know, so I'm like going, okay. You know, so I was like, hey, this place, there's an actual entire like classroom in here or something weird. I don't understand this. It's interesting stuff. All these weird things. Can't really do anything with anything in here, which is weird. You hear me pressing a button. Pressing button. Examine button. You can't really do anything. You already got the treasure chest here, so nothing much you got to do again. So we're out of here. Anyway. And so I was like, hey, I was like, well, this coffee's not hot. He's like, oh, we have a hot cup of coffee, man. You know, you know, it's supposed to be hot, man. You know, it's like, well, I went over there, try not to be a bother. So I was like, hey, could I get this warmed up? You know, I was like, hey, can I get this warmed up? I was like, oh, wait, you want it fresh? You know, I was thinking, I didn't want to be bothered, so I was like, hey, can I get this warmed up? And she's like, the girl, the girl at the Burger King's like, you want it fresh? She's like, well, sure, I guess. It's like, oh, okay. poured out the old coffee. Took a, it was like it's from spigot. It wasn't from an actual, carafe. It was from a spigot. One of those things, and I was like, okay. And I was like, okay. I was like thinking for a second, well, maybe it's not so bad. But then she went and got fresh coffee, put it on, and gave me the stuff, and it was like, what's in here? Oh, what's in here? Nope. And it's like, okay, got the sugars and everything and tasted it, and the coffee was very hot, and it was very hot. It might have been a bit singed, but I was like, I pressured them enough, so I took it and drank it, and I was like, yeah, this is okay. Call it singed roast or something, something like that. And I was like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. And then finally, we were hanging out, trying to stop the 18-month-old, $588. The 18-month-old, basically what we did was we were in the corner of the, okay, what? That's weird. We were in a corner. You already got the stuff here. I got it. So was it? Dun, 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 dun. It's like the obelisk is just hanging out right there or something. That's right. Anyway, 210 experience points, $441. So basically, he's basically, then I was like, what the heck's going on? I see like the obelisk is just hanging out right there. Before it does whatever it's doing. The thing was like, and so basically, finally the lady called and was like, yeah, nothing here. The lady was like, hey, there's I'm gonna be a little bit late. My oldest son is pitching a fit. Oh yeah, we were trying to stop the. We had went to a corner. These new improved Burger Kings basically, which are trying to be all, Oh yeah. For all the music, trying to be all swanky and posh and whatnot. They have a place where there's some couches or something, little plush chairs, and a table right in one corner. Next to that was a regular, more normal type of thing where it's a chair. It's like 4 regular wooden chairs and a table. Then a divider or something on the other side of it that basically makes it so it's more, a little bit more like you're sort of in a room a little bit. It's harder to get to. It's harder to get to than you can't just walk up on someone. I'm out of here. There's nothing here. No, nothing really. Yeah, we're good. Basically, and it's like it's a little bit more private, I guess, than in old other parts, which are these booths, which are like booths and stuff. But basically, we had the kid and the baby and the 4-year-old hanging out in there, and they were running around a bit, and the 18-month-old just trying to run out. Was trying to get past us, me and my mom, because we were guarding the places where you could the places you could walk out, the places you could walk in or out. Because it was basically you have got 4 plush chairs, right? Like easy chairs. Now, $855. For small easy chairs, with a plastic coating, of course, because they're food, and these plastic coating, these easy chairs. What's in here? These easy chairs have a table, a low-lying coffee table looking thing, sort of small coffee table looking thing, hanging out. What was I already here? This is a weird maze. Had these little coffee table things, right? A little coffee table thing, and then beside that. And on the left side of that was a higher table with 4 chairs